We'll add the real inputs for
experiences.
हाँ जी, वेंकट टाइमर स्टार्ट कर लीजिएगा.
So this is our topic. What not to say to your boyfriend or girlfriend, and I'm sure everybody has a lot to say, a lot of confusions.
Sorry, Anu. I'll do that.
So I'm sure everybody here has something or the other to say on this, have their own experiences to add. So we'll do all that at the end of the session. And we are team 1, and I'm myself, Surendra, Sai, Kamal, Anuka, Uday. So let's start with what not to say to a girlfriend. And this is like one of the most famous topics on Facebook, I guess. What not to say to a girlfriend, to a wife, to a girl in general. So let's try and decode, is it real, what is real, what should be done. The ultimate aim here is really to look at how relationships work and how girls think and how boys think. So let's see how it works. So some of the few things which girls will take really badly, and guys should never venture into these areas. She's hot. Okay, so after a certain period of time, girlfriends and boyfriends think they are only friends and not boyfriends and girlfriends. So boys tend to say things which come to their mind immediately. On the top of your mind, you see somebody, wow, she's hot. Okay, it might be an innocent statement, but then when your girlfriend is beside you and you say things like that, you know how it hurts. I mean, the same thing can happen to a guy also, but girls take it really badly when you compare it to someone, and especially if the other someone is really good looking. So it's better not to say, keep it in your mind. So comparison with an ex. This is like a really dark area for any boy to do. You say that, okay, my ex-girlfriend used to do this, what are you doing now, and things like that. When you there's an ad here.
Yeah, I mean, you should never ever compare your present with your ex, because that means that you haven't forgotten your ex and you haven't moved on. So
yeah, that is what girls will hear. Whatever you are saying will not really make any sense. It will not achieve anything. So that's a big no-no again.
Everybody take care before this.
Sorry?
Everybody take care of me.
Yeah. So I'm not good enough for you. The other thing is, if guys come up and something happens, you fight and you're on the breakup mood and you go and say, okay, I'm not really good enough for you. It's a very bad thing. Though on the top of it, it looks like a confession and a good thing to say. But what will happen is girls really like confident guys. Okay, that's a fact. What will girls look for? They are generally dependent and will like guys who are confident and dependable. So once the guy comes and says, I'm not good enough for you, I'm like this, I'm like that. Though on the top she might say, okay, at the back of her mind she starts thinking, okay, maybe it is true, maybe it's not really good for me. Okay, then why am I with him? So things like that start.
you're actually giving them ideas that you're not really good enough.
Even if you know you're not good enough, it's better to act like you're good enough. Okay, so and solve things at the back end. So that's much better. Talking it out too openly is not good all the time. Your mom and her mom. This is a very touchy subject with girlfriends, wives, girls in general. All girls really love their moms. There is no need to reinforce that. But then every girl at the back of her mind has a secret fear that I might turn out to be my mom in the later years. So the moment you say, the boyfriend goes and says, you remind me so much of your mom, you are not doing a good thing here. Girls can come and say, okay, I like my mom, I think in this part I'm like my mom, that is okay. But when the boys say that, it is not good. Okay, so never say you are like your mom, you are so much like your mom, your habits are like your mom's. That is not a good thing to say. And one more thing is your own mom. Suppose say the boys come and say, my mom said that you should do this. Why don't you learn something from my mom? Things like this will never work, because
Especially when it comes to food, you can never compare your food with your mom's
so your
food.
mom, don't compare your mom with your girlfriend, or don't say her mom and these comparisons are not good. Don't bring moms in general, it's better. So if you really cared for me, you would, this is like a really lame excuse, boys coming up saying, if you really cared for me, you would do something like this, you would do something like that. It seems like boys are, going below to get something. And that should not be the style of a guy. He should generally bribe a girl with flowers, chocolates to get something done, rather than coming and making excuses like a girl. Saying that, if you love me, you will do this. If you care, you will do this. Things like that. And I don't like that dress. I think everybody has real-time experience with this. Whatever the girls wear, you should never ever say that this is not looking good, that is not looking good. Instead, you can buy her something else and show subtly that this suits her better. But whenever she has already dressed up, it does not make any point in telling her that you are not looking good now.
One thing which I learned through experience is don't ever tell her that, she keeps asking you, am I looking fat in this dress? Am I looking,
That question can never lead to a good answer.
Just say, you are the best, that's it. Don't ever say,
I think all your points came from your experience.
Okay, and one more thing is don't get all emotional. Girls are emotional beings and guys are different, and that's the main reason why guys like girls. So don't ever end up saying that don't get all emotional. Girls are emotional, they'll get emotional. After a period of time, they'll get over it. So it's better to run the course and then talk later on. So at the end of the day, guys cannot move ahead without girls. I mean, everybody, let's face it, everybody wants a girlfriend, right? I mean, there is nobody who will say, I don't want a girlfriend. So, there's no point in cracking. You can do all the jokes behind, but before her, just be careful so that, things work out better. And we have a small video we want to play here.
Second side?
Will you come? That is for boyfriend.
You could have embedded that in the
I'm not much teaching.
10 things you should never say to a girl. I don't care if this is your girlfriend or your wife or just one of your friends. There are just certain things that
Now he is presenting in
So
your
what's the
behalf.
due date?
No. These are funny skit
Never
kind
You
of.
can add, you have to add the time.
Ever. Even if you're saying something nice about it, it'll most likely be taken like this. Wow, you lost some weight.
Was I fat before?
What are you, married? Disparaging comments about a girl's physical appearance. Seriously, you could scar her for life. You're overreacting. You're probably just hormonal. If anyone actually got away with saying this, they did not live long enough to tell the tale. This is essentially shutting a girl's thoughts down by telling her that she's insane. What if someone did that to you? And that's how I feel about it.
Wow, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Don't worry, it's not your fault. You're just testosteronal.
Girl, you look fine. Like, seriously good. Like you are, it's all I'm ever going to talk about, hot. It's fine to give a girl compliments on how she looks until you become that extremely creepy guy that everybody avoids. You have the biggest eyes of any people.
Can I touch your hand? I just did. Oh, wow, you have beautiful hair. Oh my goodness. Your eyes are like a deep blue ocean that I want to swim in. You have a poison in you. But no.
Are you sure you should be eating that? Guys are almost required to go back for seconds to maintain their manliness. But if a girl goes back for seconds, well, she must be. Oh yeah, my ex used to say that too. Much in the same way that guys don't like being compared to other guys, do not compare a girl to another girl. To stay on the safe side, do not even mention another girl in the same sentence as the girl you're talking to. It's not worth the risk. If your eyes were more blue, they would look like my ex! When my ex dyed her hair, it looked just like this! The only thing higher than you is my ex-girlfriend! Just like my ex! This is a slippery slope. You think that you're the only one who's been keeping a record of wrong?
Yeah, next slide.
So that was just an example of what not to do.
Okay, so we heard about how to deal with the girlfriends, but that doesn't mean the boyfriends are really easy to deal with. They come with their own set of, I don't want to say what. So never find yourself saying these stuff to your boyfriend. You're much better than the other guys I ever dated. So on the upfront, it looks like a good thing that you're complimenting your boyfriend, but he'll just end up thinking, so why is she dated so many guys and it didn't ever work out? So am I the only fool here to be putting up with her? So things like that start at the back of my mind. So never ever say that you are better than all the guys I ever dated. you can just simply say that you're so much better than so many people I have ever met. That is good enough. No need to mention the excess. So can you afford that? Guys generally like being in control, whether it's money or finances or anything else in general. So when he buys you something expensive, don't go up upfront to him and say that, okay, you think you really should buy this, spend so much of money on me, can you really afford? That will really, really hurt the guys. Okay, so they think, so, okay, she feels that I'm not capable of buying her this, I cannot spend so much money. So things like that will come up. So it's better not to talk about his ability to manage finances. And your friend is so charming. Okay, so this again looks like an innocent statement for a girl, but for a guy, this is like a red warning. You're saying that your friend is so good, then why are you with me? Why don't you go up? That's what happens in a guy's mind, so it's better not to say. It's okay, I'll do it myself. So whenever a guy comes up and tries to help you with something household or anything like that, suppose somebody is cleaning the plates, a guy boyfriend is cleaning up the plates or doing something, just don't go and say that, okay, I don't think you know this, how to do this, let me help you. It's okay, why don't you go and do it myself? So when you do that, it feels like you're insulting him by saying that he doesn't know what to do. And you are much better at doing things. So
Like a second option also. We don't want to do that.
You should not interrupt her while she is
okay, and you are so immature. So when you start correcting boys, they start remembering their moms. They directly start thinking, is she my mom? Is she trying to, discipline me and control me and tell me how to do things? So we don't need that. And we need to talk. This is like a big warning for the guy. Generally, when you have problems, you go up and say, okay, we need to talk about this. Guys immediately see it as something big, some big tsunami is going to come. So either they immediately reject that or they end up going on a defensive even before the talk starts. So instead of doing that, make sure that you approach only when they are in a good mood and don't say opening statements like this. Instead, go slowly into the topic and talk about what needs to be talked about. My ex did it, why can't you? So many times when girls get angry, they keep saying that, okay, I used to get that from him. Can't you do this? Can't you do that? So this is like a very dark area again. Once you do that, there is no going back.
Anu, by the way, your time is up by 1 minute 40 seconds.
Okay, I think we skip the video. Actually, we have one
Anyway, like videos should not be part of the presentation. That's entertaining.
Hey, what's wrong? I
Why
want
did you
to
see-
understand.
Somebody follows the same rules. Do you think the relation will still work?
No, obviously not. These are only things that should not be said. We didn't say about the whole relationship, what should be done, what should not be done, what should be said. This is only we are giving warning, what should not be said in bold. There are a lot of other things that will come up in a relationship.
The question was, if somebody follows the same thing, is it going to work?
That's what I'm saying. In a relationship, for a relationship to work, these are not the only things to look at. There are a lot of things, how you deal with feelings, what should you do, what should you not do, what should you say. We are only looking at a small part, which will definitely not work. Okay, so these are only things which you should not say. There are a lot of things which you should feel also in a relationship. This will help.
Yes.
It does.
Who knows?